Hey guys, this is Travis from DCUO Walkthrough, and doing another mission real quick. I'm just trying to get some video content on here. This is Exobyte Eclipse. It's a Star Labs mission. A little slow here. I was typing something on my computer. This was actually when I first started to really get into my healing class. So I was on DCUO forums and trying to figure out some good ways to spec my character and everything. Love travel in this. I do know that you can use the warps and get places a little faster, but I just think flying places is it's freaking awesome. It's so fun. It's really cool just to see the scenery, being able to see the bridge and stuff, and just being a superhero and flying. That's what the game's about to me. So I have yet to try out super speed or acrobatics. I watched somebody scale the LexCorp building using their acrobatics, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think so.
There's Josh there.
I just now noticed it after the patch.
So, finally into the mission. My camera kept overheating during the filming. I'm using a DSLR, and it's not really made for long-term video recording, pretty much just pictures. So pretty much missed the entire first part of that fight. Using staffs right now, I think I'm going to switch to hand blasters just so I can stay out of the action and still build up my power using ranged, because let's face it, with staff, there's no range. You can hit triangle and do that kind of like it kind of sends like a little shockwave through, but it only goes probably for about, I don't know, 10, 15 feet, so I just need something with some range. I really like the Grand Watcher. The only thing I don't like about it is that you're not able to set it to not heal you, or I'd like to make it have priority over the tanks or the DPS, and then concentrate on the healers just in case I need health. Hopefully they'll kind of tweak it. The MMO did just come out, and I'm sure in a couple months a lot of the skills and abilities that you use now will probably be a lot different. I just like to do with every single MMO. But I like healing. I still do not like that you've got to attack to build up your power, because when you're soloing stuff, it just sucks. Building up your power back, and luckily for me, this is pretty easy stuff, and my Grand Watcher keeps me healed the majority of the time. But when I get into start doing stuff with groups and everything, having to go in and fight the bosses, having like my abilities locked down temporarily, and it's gonna create a problem, I think, for a lot of healers. But that's what ranged weapons are for, so that's why I'm going to invest in hand blasters, just so I can kind of just sit back and just fire off. I've yet to get into a group where we had a good controller. Just like healers, I think controllers are a dime a dozen. I think everybody's going, there's a dime a dozen tanks and damage, my bad. They're rare, just like healers in any game ever. With MMOs, it's just hard to find them, and it's hard to find efficient ones. Had a little trouble here at first because I keep forgetting to mash on R1 to get out of the crowd control. Something I'm not quite used to yet in the MMO, but this MMO is a little more hands-on. It's not just sitting back and queuing up your attacks. You do have to get in the thick of battle and everything, and it's pretty fun. Fighting Metallo here alongside Superman, it's pretty easy. Like I said, with my Grand Watcher, up, I mean, my health hardly ever goes down, and I'll put down like my healing over time spell. You see it? It's right there. It's that little red orb thing. It usually heals me. It can crit me up to about 300 sometimes. I've had it even crit up to about 400, but I've never actually been able to have a crit that high before since then. Yeah, as you, I'm using the range one right now. It's just like that little shockwave, and unfortunately, you still have to be close in the thick of action. Health's getting a little low here, so try to. I'm trying to get in there and build up my power so I can get myself healed. I just went ahead and cast off an instant heal on myself. Power's still pretty low. Not quite used to getting into the thick of battle and fighting. And there you go. I used 25 breakouts. I got myself a feat, and Metallo is dead. Go ahead and turn in this quest. I didn't actually figure it out until after this video that I had to choose my reward. It's the first time I've ever had one of the missions where you had to choose your reward. So I was a little mad at first because I thought the mission was bugged, and the video doesn't show it, but I was actually in that mission for quite a bit, just with the camera overheating and having to shut it down and keep restarting it. See, I even try again here. I'm like, why can't I complete quest? But as soon as I leave, I figure it out in the end. So there is Exobyte Eclipse. No video sound and not fully HD, but I'll have that soon because I got my hauppage today. There's DCUO walkthroughs later.